Right, so now for the sewing up of the gloves. What you want to do, you want to fold them so they're the wrong side out. So get one bit of thread. As you can see, I've left the wool quite long on each side when I cast it on and when I cast it off. This was intentional because I knew I'd be sewing up with this wool. If you haven't got a long bit of wool, that's absolutely fine. Just cut a piece of wool and just start sewing with it. That's fine to do that. I was just taking a shortcut. Okay, so the top of the glove, you can see it's slightly tighter this side than it is this side. So I'm going to have the tighter side around the fingers so it kind of shapes around there. So we'll concentrate on that side first. So you fold the mitten in half and get the ends flush. Okay, and you literally just sew both pieces with a running stitch, which is literally through both pieces and up through both pieces. Try and keep it as level as you can, the two pieces. Oh, the sun's come out. Okay, so again, we do need to remember about the thumb hole. Where it's situated is up to you. I will kind of do it down fairly far. You can then try on the glove just to sort of gauge where the thumb's going to be. So I think I'm going to do a couple more stitches because it's still not covering these fingers as well as I want them to. So I'm going to do maybe just one more stitch actually. And when you get to the end, just go over that same stitch a few times just to strengthen it. And then you literally just go back on yourself. Just in, out, in, out. Okay, so just gone up to the end, and then you can snip that end off, or what I like to do just to make it extra secure is just thread the needle through a chunk of the seam just to give it that extra security. Cut the end off. Okay, so to the other side we do exactly the same. I like to have the other side sewn up a little bit longer so it keeps my wrists nice and warm, because I do feel the cold. Okay, so line it up. You might want to line it up at the bottom edge and this side edge so it's as neat as it can possibly be. Okay, so do a couple of stitches on one end just to reinforce the edge. And just a running stitch or down to where you choose. Just remember to leave the thumb hole, so otherwise, well, your thumb will be extra warm, but you want something. So again, try them on, see how it feels. That feels pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I will just reinforce that last stitch and go back down the seam. Just come with the needle, just at the end. Okay, so I've got to the end, do one more just for luck, and then again I just thread it through and chop the ends off, and then fold the right side out. So this is your top end because it's slightly tighter, and your bottom end will have a little curl as well. So there you go, and there is your mittens.